Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. LeBron James is out there with Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bryant in at the 3 spot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Pippen, the pass to Kobe. Pippen, a screen from downtown. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Chamberlain with the stuff.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. LeBron outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. And Wembanyama on him.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Pass to Kobe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Now, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nails the baby hook.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. First quarter to play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Bryant. Three-pointer. And a check with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. A putback and staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
LeBron outside to halt the run.
Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Pippen. Still scoreless. James against Leonard. And LeBron throws it down.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pippen against Leonard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Kobe. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Giannis in at the point. Pass to Curry. 14 feet away. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is. That he can adjust for any distance.
Pippen, no luck.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Curry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Wembanyama. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And he knocks down the first one.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal. Mavericks with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your Lavables. Make some noise and cheer them on.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Giannis passes to Curry. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And it's James missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar finds Leonard, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by James.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Pass to Kobe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And Kobe drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now the Bulls with it. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
LeBron outside. Puts one up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And that one misses.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
James outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant's shot is off. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Shaq. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. The Mavericks trailing. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got his second basket.
But here's the problem. No one's got at its point of release.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Another one falls for Chicago.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Curry's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. For 3, Kobe. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Giannis kicks to Leonard. Pass to Shaq. In close. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron against Leonard. Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it back. Open for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Pippen's got his second bucket tonight. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. Damn, that's very much a shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Chicago trailing here. On the floor for Dallas, they've got LeBron James. Chamberlain is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. He gets it in there. O'Neal's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
LeBron outside from past the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kobe with the steal. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Leonard. Left side, O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 1. Back to Kobe. Looking to get back on track here. 3, Pippen. A second chance effort. Chamberlain's shot is off. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One on Pippen.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Leonard against James. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Curry dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Kobe. With 1 on the clock. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Pippen, and there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Pippen against Curry. For the lead, another 3 for Dallas. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks trailing. Pippen feeling it out a bit. The turnaround Jay. LeBron powering inside.
And one of those players who will not be denied, LeBron.
Kumbo passes to Curry. Giannis against James. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Abdul-Jabbar outside. That's to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Bulls with the lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Curry, guarded by Pippen. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bulls lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got O'Neal. Stephen Curry's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Now here's Bryant looking to end his cold spell. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Giannis against Kobe. Here's Chamberlain, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Giannis. And the Bulls lead by 6. Timeout, Dallas. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Bryant. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Connects from three-point range.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. After the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pippen against Curry. Pippen dishes to James. And they double up LeBron. And here's Bryant for three. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard finds Giannis. Down it goes! Bryant with the slam!
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Giannis passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
James sets the screen for Pippen. Fires from the wing, and he can't bank that one in. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up to him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard. Pippen outside. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Shaq.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Kobe drops them both.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
James against Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout, Dallas. Here's Kobe. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Wembanyama sets a screen for Kobe. Here's the three. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Leonard inside. Pippen on him. On the wing, Giannis. 5 to shoot. Poked away. And here's Pippen. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Scottie Pippen at the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout, Dallas. Bryant looking around. Over onto Kumbo. Dallas again missing. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Pass to LeBron. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
So happy to have you. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the starting group for Chicago, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Chamberlain passes to James. The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Leonard against James. Leonard passes to O'Neal. Not going to go that time. Here's James. About a minute played here so far in the first. Lets it go from the wing. O'Neal pulls.
It's a possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And James has got the ball here for the Bulls. On the wing, Curry. Back to James. Down low, Chamberlain dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
James against Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Now James. Outside Curry. Back to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, he gets that contact and finds free throws.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And so he hits both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo against James. Leonard for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Now here's Curry. It's James on the wing. Back to Curry. Chamberlain passes to Pippen. Now here is James. Covered by Bryant. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Next dancer. Let's see it. Get that.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Bryant outside. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pippen, pass to James. Curry surveys. Back to James. Wide open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bryant. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Here's Leonard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Leonard's got 5 now.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James outside. Over Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Bulls leading by 3. Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen. And the shot's good. Pippen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Wembanyama, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Well, Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Leonard for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here is James. Pass to Pippen. Outside Curry. Over Bryant. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Spurs trail by 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The throw good. Bryant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by James. Curry's got 11 points.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Antetokounmpo against James. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Wembanyama. Offensive board. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant outside. Chicago with a rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Curry. Back to James. Outside Curry. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bryant. Leonard inside. He's covered by Curry. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Bryant. Curry's shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now here's O'Neal. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Wembanyama, pass to O'Neal. Here's Bryant, and he can't bank that one in. Chicago with the ball. Pass to James. And the jumper is good. James has got 6 points. San Antonio with the ball. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Leonard for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, Kawhi so consistent with his approach. Affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. The three. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got James. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Wembanyama. Chicago making their last shot. James against Leonard. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Pippen pass to Chamberlain. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Clock at 4. And James puts up a deep three.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's O'Neal. Leonard outside. Takes a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night. James against Leonard. Now, here is James. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. On up the court. Here's Leonard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Leonard's got 17.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Shot is good by Curry.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Trying to find a spark. Just too good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to James. Back to Curry. From the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's in there. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to James. It's stolen by Leonard. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Now here's Wembanyama. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Chicago with a rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Back to James. Outside Curry. There's the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo against James. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago leading by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to James. James, a freight train coming!
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
James against Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Bryant with it. Antetokounmpo up top. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. For the tie. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Wembanyama's got 10 points. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Curry. James passes to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And he drops the first. And so Curry nails both of them. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Wembanyama to take the lead. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up to the... Yes, sir! LeBron James!
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama, beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Chamberlain passes to Pippen. Outside Curry for 3. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Antetokounmpo against James. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Bryant. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one is hammered home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Curry, covered by Bryant. Nice move. Curry, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Leonard inside. James is there. Leonard outside. Left side O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tightly guarded. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Bulls leading by 3. James passes to Curry. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Here's James. Gets a very good look and converts. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
James against Antetokounmpo. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Curry. Pass to James. Over Leonard. The shot by James. No good. Spurs trail by 3. Outside O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And it's Chicago with a board. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Curry. The shot's good on the assist by James. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's the Spurs ball. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. O'Neal misses. And so here is Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. It's stolen by Leonard.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game. Screen by O'Neal. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lets it fly.
LeBron in great defensive position that time, exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Let's go.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard for three. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
From deep, Wembanyama. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Chicago. Will Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Fires from way outside. No good. This one belongs to Chicago. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.